Hey guys, welcome back to Wake Up Barstool. There was a video that went viral over the weekend. There's been a lot of Miami of Ohio talk today. And Miami of Ohio head coach Travis Steele, they're on the road to Western Michigan. They're losing going into half. And Travis Steele is not pleased. He's so displeased, in fact, that as he's coming off the court, he assaults a speaker. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You got the in-stadium DJ, our guy DJ Chuck there. Travis Steele's leaving. He throws the speaker onto the ground, and Chuck, our guy, he's sitting there like, what the hell, man? Chuck, what would happen? What was your reaction when Travis Steele just assaults your speaker like that?
Well, first and foremost, Matt, thank you guys for having me. Let me kick out my disclaimer. I'm not a spokesperson for the Western Michigan University Broncos, nor do I'm sent on their behalf. So I just wanted to get that out of the way now. But to answer your question, man, it was a first initial shock. Like, I know this didn't just happen. And yeah, and so it happened so fast, man. It's really quick. And as we were seeing and watching the tirade, yeah, it is right there. So as I'm watching, we're trying to clear the court. So as everyone knows, this is broadcast, this is live, this is prime time, this is CBS Sports. We got full production, right? And so they're losing at halftime. Western, we taking care of business. He's totally upset, and we're trying to get him off the court so we can get halftime going. And there's plenty of room between where I am and the tunnel or entrance to the visitor locker room. And man, he just, as you see right there, he just comes and just debows. And so the clip cuts a little bit, but there was a little dust up there, man. So yeah.
Is that your speaker or the school's property?
Oh, that's my gear.
Damn.
So now what's is it broken? Did they contact? Are they like, hey, we're gonna pay for that? What happened? What's the follow-up?
Well, we're still in logistics about that, but there's going to be a replacement and reimbursement for sure, yes, and it is broken, yes. And so what people don't understand as well, that speaker is not standalone. That was actually plugged into my board. So when he pushed it, it yanked everything, which caused a short in the booth output of my board as well. So it wasn't just the speaker. The speaker is what people see went flying, but they didn't see the cords that were plugged into it and how they were plugged into my actual unit that was on the booth. So everything got shifted. So yeah, it was a.
Has anybody reached out from Miami of Ohio?
Yes, I will say that they I had immediately after the game, one of the assistant coaches came and he apologized. Emotions were still high, so but he did apologize. And then there was another assistant coach that reached out to me via email. And this was all within probably, I won't even say the next full 24 hours. So this happened Friday. A lot of the email and text came like Saturday, midday into the evening. Eventually, Saturday evening, I did receive a text from Coach Travis Steele wanting to have a conversation. So we've missed each other a couple of times. So that conversation is yet to be had. But I will say that two assistant coaches, and the head coach have now reached out, and I know that my AD, who's phenomenal, is Dan Bartholomew. He's actually been in contact with Miami's AD as well, and some things are being worked out there. And of course, now the conference is involved, MAC conference. So it was, unfortunately, fellas, that moment took away from a great game.
It was a great game.
It was a great game.
On the flip side,
yep,
it is what college sport, like I'm always a coach freak out guy. So like it adds for me to the rivalry. Like what were you saying to your crew there? It looked like you were kind of reenacting to your inner circle there. Like he came and he just pushed it. Like what were you saying at that moment?
I wish I could tell you I remember, but those are my guys, man. And everybody was just checking to make sure that I was okay. And I'm like, I'm okay. It wasn't me that he put, but giving a moment, everybody's asking, man, you're okay? Kind of get your energy down. Cause I had to get back on headset, man. I had to reset up. That's when I discovered it wasn't working. And so I had to get set back. I had to get back on headset. I had to tap back in with our producers and everything like that. Cause show must go on, man. Show must go on. And so that was just my guys, just making sure that I was okay. And But again, what you don't see is just a little dust up that happened right up under the tunnel there. And so that's what the concern is. If you see the push and you see he actually points at the cop as you walk past, you see cops, the rat, boom, he talks to the cop right there.
Oh.
And so when he gets to the entranceway of the visitor locker room, he didn't go in the locker room. He was still going at it just at the so that part you don't see on camera.
Who was he
And
dusting up with?
Man, me and anybody around from Western that could get an earful. And so there's other video angles out there. You have, I think one is on your link from a guy that's, if you scroll down a little bit, I'm not for sure, but so there was a little altercation there. There wasn't any fisticuffs or anything like that, but it was a dust up.
So let me ask you $1 million question. We've debated this all day in the show.
Sure.
The head coach, Miami of Ohio, just assaulted your equipment.
Mm-hmm.
They're a rival. They're also undefeated. So Bruce Pearl, we had on this show earlier, said he doesn't think they get in if they don't win the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Are they in either way in your book, or do they got to win the tournament?
I believe that they. I think one loss gets them booted. When you deal with conferences and when you deal with strength of schedules, all of those things to be considered, but you can't take away. I mean, the record is the record. You see a lot of back and forth with the strength of schedule, but you can only play who's in front of you. You can only play who's on your schedule, and like I said, they're a pretty good ball club. And that game was that was a battle. It was a great game, but I think they get popped.
And are you rooting for or against them as a conference? Like,
are you serious with that question?
I don't know.
Tell him, Chuck.
I don't know if you root for your conference, even if you get your equipment.
No, man. It's either Western. It's the Western or nobody, man. If we're talking about conference, it's either Western or nobody. That's it. Everybody else, if it's not Western, it's not the Broncos. Yeah.
All right, Chuck. So you said you've missed David. You've missed Steele a couple of times. You guys have tried to get on the phone. When you do have that phone conversation, what's your goal coming out of it?
Well, it was. I would like to hear what he has to say. I mean, so realistically, this will be a Coach Steele led conversation because this was instigated, by him. So I would be listening to hear what he has to say, and hopefully, it's an apology. I would suspect that's what it is, and that as men, we could just settle those things. And man, we understand sports, fellas. We understand the intensity of games, the moments where we don't feel calls are fair going our way. I'm a former athlete, so I understand that. And so in the moment, it was heated, absolutely. But now we've had a couple of days to kind of, calm down a little bit. Calmer heads prevail usually. And so, but basically, just have a talk, make apologetics, and just kind of just a brief conversation about that. But mainly, I suspect that he'll be apologizing.
What if he goes the other way? What if he says to hell with your
That'll be
speaker?
something.
Well, that's his opinion. This is still being handled by our athletic director, so he could say that, and that's fine. And it's freedom of speech. So what that means today, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's fine if he takes it there, that's fine. But I'm not going to get into a tizzy or back and forth with him about it. I would hope that he would be professional enough to say, hey, man, listen, I apologize. I thought it would have happened by now, but we'll see what happens.
I got a question. Have you thought about what was the song that was playing? Have you thought the song set him off? It's got nothing to do with you, but he's like, man, I hate Katy Perry, and he just threw the thing?
Man, that is hilarious. That is the number one question. The second most asked question outside of am I okay? But at that particular time, the band was actually playing because at the halftime when the buzzer, the band plays our fight song so that the teams could get to the locker room. So I can't remember if I was actually playing at the time because there's some transition there before I go right on at halftime. So, and remember, this is production time. And so I wish I could go back and tell you exactly what it was, but I can't tell you if it was a specific song, but I know he was mad about a few calls. And fair enough, because if you watch that game, there were some questionable calls both ways. And I know we're not here to really get into that, but it was hard not to see a lot of those calls, man, especially when you courtside, when you're right there. I'm like, wow, and that's both ways. I'm a fair guy, I'm Broncos to my heart, but fair is fair when you're looking at the court in these calls, man. So he was rightfully upset with that. I think he even got teed up, man. And so the rest were kind of whew. But
Hey,
you know,
wait,
so
so
if
Chuck,
that answered your question, my bad.
yeah, Chuck, did you end up playing hurt? Like the speakers broken, boards broken. Did you find a way to DJ that second half?
Oh, so you guys didn't see that camera angle where I was carried off by EMT.
Yeah, right.
No, but like, could you finagle it? Did you find a way to get the wires going? Like, were you able to get any sound that second half?
I was, man, but
Okay.
it was bad. It was bad. I had to eventually put my like the earphones I have on now, man. I had to put in another set because it was a crazy distortion coming out of that speaker. So it wasn't the same. I was able to play on, yes, I had to, but I had to disconnect from that booth that speaker was plugged into and just turn the speaker to the side because it was the distortion. It was bad. And then when you're on headset and you're getting feedback, it just doesn't work, man.
That's why he's the most incredible, guys. The show must go on. Broncos coming up just a little bit short, but not our guy, Chuck. Hey, best of
Thank you
luck,
for
dude. I
joining.
hope you get a brand new board, brand new speaker. You deserve it. Thank you for joining us, man.
Thank you.
And an iconic
Thanks,
moment
fellas.
this season.
Thank you, fellas. Y'all take care. Thanks for having me.
See ya.
Easy, Chuck.
Our first hero of March.